Are these the world's most crispy fries? Let's find out.
I am addicted to the MiG-21. Okay, now that is a wild statement to start off the video with. I am so addicted to the MiG-21, and I kind of accidentally got my hands on this pesky bird here. Okay guys, you're gonna have to believe me when I say this, but look, okay, the only reason I ripped my wing there was to showcase these sparks. Absolutely. Now that we're a solid like 2 hours into the match, I'm finally in a position where I can actually do something useful for the team, which I mean in itself is already a rare occurrence anyways. But if you haven't realized what the video is about, it's obviously the MiG-21 Bisson, and me being an absolute MiG-21 professional and enjoyer, of course I get the kill. I'm trying to get a lock here, but for whatever, I actually go for guns instead and end up getting the SU-22 kill. Pretty solid play right there. Absolutely splendid earnings. Wow, not bad at all. Chuffed to bits there. And yes, you'll notice that my British tech tree is looking quite sparse these days, but okay, let's be honest guys, who even plays Britain? If you play Britain, let me know in the comments below. And if you don't, also let me know in the comments below and give a reason why. I'm sure that this will lead to a highly intriguing discussion. As I've already mentioned, I'm a connoisseur of the MiG-21. And yes, I did just blatantly witness a murder right there, but it was only an F4S, and I have much more pressing matters to get to, such as firing an R27 at a J11, and actually getting the kill. Oh, and if you thought I've had enough, no, I'm here to spread absolute carnage with another easy kill. OBS bugged out a little there, but you best believe I got that kill. I mean, just looking at that, why would you ever doubt me, you know? Besides, there's no proof that... Whoa, close the scoreboard. You see, the thing with this plane is that you fly it, sometimes click a couple buttons, and then instant profit. Like, it's not even a joke. This plane is just the best thing ever. All I have to do is fire an R27, the enemy has no idea what's going on, instant profit again. I didn't even have time to grab a cup of tea there. Like, my sheer skill has even struck fear of my teammates. Then all I do is go on my merry way, looking for some more unsuspecting victims. There's a couple planes here and I, for once, end up in a somewhat decent dogfight where I don't die instantly. And look, I didn't even cut the video there. Not that I ever do that anyways. The MiG-23s are behind me, but they don't have R-73s like I do, so I just have to stay aware and flare once in a while. Also keep in mind that these are premium MiG-23s, so there's even less for me to worry about, as you just saw there. Now there's only one left, so what do? Well, of course, make use of my marvelous HMD, or whatever it's called, helmet mounted display. Yeah, HMD sounds right. Anyways, see, I'm about to get that kill. Boom, I got the kill, and all I did was cut out the other games where I failed horribly. Would you look at that? Yet another victim. And boom, no chance. And no, I don't want to hear about that being an AI. This still very much proves my skill as an amazing pilot, and also very cool, and also very handsome, and also very... Okay guys, so let me explain what happened here. I forgot to hit record, so I alt-tab to hit record, alt-tab back in, and next video, I've launched an R-73. That's an easy kill because there's no way that the MiG-23 dodges. I left this clip in so that you can laugh at my aim. Don't ask about how my plane got damaged. I'm not answering that question. What you should be asking is, where are my kills? Well, there you are. All I have to do is introduce these guys to my little friend. Although it does take me a moment to decide who I'm going for. So many choices. Obviously I get the kill, but now I'm in a tad bit of trouble. There's many a plane here, but at the end of the day, does that matter when I will still be getting my neuron activation from deleting a level 17 with an R-73? Of course not. Okay, well, I mean, wings, they're overrated anyway. Now that we're like 4 minutes into the video, let's talk about why this plane is actually good. There's really just two things here, the BR and the loadout. Yes, there are also some nice extra things like HMD, and also the fact that the MiG-21 is a nice plane to fly anyways. It's fast, turns well. At 11.0, the MiG-21 BIS is an amazing plane to fly, and before you say anything, I know that there's a big generational gap at this BR. You're fighting F-16s, 14s, but let's be realistic for a second. If I'm head-on with an F-14, who's going to win the fight? The F-14 or the guy with the R-27? Up until this moment, I've been using funny moment number 1, but I think it's about time we move on to something more mature and sensible. funny moment number 2. Oh, and by the way, if this video gets the integral with limits 1 and 0 x squared plus 1e minus x dx likes, then next video I will get my maths teacher to say something wise. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and I mean, you might as well subscribe while you're there. I mean, come on. As per tradition, I'm opening the cockpit window for a little bit of fresh air because I've stayed in the cockpit all day. While we're here, I'll let you in on the cool thing about funny moment number 2. That right there was an R27T, and if you've never used this missile before, oh man, is it a funny moment. I'm still carrying an R27R with me for head-ons, but now I've got the T for when I flank the enemy and sneak up a few kilometers behind someone. They'll have no idea there's a missile coming for them since it'll be launched from behind and there'll be no radar warning. Splendid. What isn't splendid, however, is the fact that for whatever reason it doesn't let me keep the cockpit open, so if anyone has any advice on that, please do let me know, because this is absolutely scandalous.
880 for that. So we do have enough money now for a sawmill.
Apparently there's an F-14 on the left of me on my RWR, and sure enough, there he is, the cheeky guy. Perfect example of using the R-73s. Flying past, and at this point, even if he flares, it's still going to hit. But I mean, it is an F-14 after all. I come across a few phantoms, and this will be pretty simple. I just have to use an R-27R, and at the same time notch. The video crops here for some reason, but at least you can see that I got the kill. Right, I think it's time we grow up and upgrade to Funny Moment 2.5. Yes, I did forget to put the word number in there. And no, I'm not changing it. The scenery this match was absolutely lovely, and I did spend some time taking numerous screenshots, but if you're wondering where all the stimulating footage is with all the kills, well, I think we all know why there isn't any here. But today I'm full of surprises, because I dodged not one missile, but many missiles. I don't know what's happening. I guess I woke up and decided, you know what? It's not actually that difficult to play this game with some sort of reasonable and logical decision making. Still alive, and we are finding ourselves yet again in a brilliant position to show off the R-73s. Not to the F-20, but to the F-4S, who has likely never seen this missile in his life. How do I know this? The F-20 is coming back round, so I want to fire a missile. I managed to get a lock, but there isn't enough time to launch, so I go for guns. I miss, he misses, I start turning around again, since this should be pretty easy with the R-27. I think it's about time I show off the R-27T. It's an absolutely beautiful missile, and this right here is the perfect situation for it. An enemy flying past, not looking to his side, not pre-flaring, and it's an F4S, so the missile is guaranteed to hit. Like I was saying, here's the perfect opportunity. I'm around 4 kilometers away and behind this plane. He'll have no idea that this is coming, and even if he sees it last second, flare still won't save him. This is how you use the 27Ts, except skip the part where I failed to do it 3 times in a row. That was intentional and for entertainment purposes only. Now all I'm left with is R-73s and a very slightly scratched plane that a simple paint job won't have any problem fixing. You see, I managed to pull up and live because for once I actually used the fire extinguisher. As you saw, I hit the number. I'm really cutting it close here with just 14 hours left in my test drive or whatever, but look here, a 10% RP booster. We are eating well today, lads. Are these crates? Yeah, okay, it doesn't hurt to try just once, does it? Okay, I mean, maybe just one more since that wasn't too bad. Okay, you know what? 20% RP is pretty good, so maybe another one and that's it. Okay, this wasn't awful, so I'm feeling the next one is going to be a big win. Alright, well, now that I'm once again severely in debt, let's get cracking. I noticed there's some new setting to change your radar thing straight away, which is cool, but like, I could just hit Alt B a couple times, you know? Nothing too crazy. Doesn't even matter to me, because I'm using purely thermal missiles here. Might as well just switch my radar off. Although, I mean, obviously I forgot what button I set that to. Now, are you guys ready to see once again why I record the takeoffs? Well, here is Exhibit A. Oh, and right there was Exhibit B. Already an amazing start. The Yak-38 on the other team decides he's had enough of this shenanigans already. The Su-33 ends up crashing. Oh, you thought that was it? Feast your eyes to the bottom right of the screen. And another one. That's already 6 deaths and not a single player kill. Well, it depends what you count as a player kill, I suppose. As you can see, I'm really trying to get a solid flank here. I guess the Mirage was as well, but not anymore. Not too bothered about the Su-27 because I look away, and if I can't see him, he's not there, so he isn't an issue for me anymore. What might be an issue is that K-Fit, but don't worry. I noticed that there were quite a few premiums in this match, and upon further inspection, I think it's safe to say that this will be an interesting game. A couple premium Phantoms appear out of nowhere, so I of course try my luck with an R-73, but this one actually knows how to flare, so I miss out on the big win there. I got too used to the ETs on the SU-27 and was hoping that this would miraculously hit, but look, okay, at least there was intent. There was spirit, you know, at least you could see how this is kinda meant to work. You could already tell what the skill level of a player is simply by looking at their financial decisions. So in this situation, I go for a quick shot and missing isn't too bad because I know that I'll loop around and get the kill anyways with an R73. I'll just let that unfold for you because, like, he didn't even try to flare. He knew his fate and accepted it the moment he saw that the MiG-21 pilot is none other than the famed ace pilot, me. Now I'm trying to gain some speed again, but also looking around for more enemies. Ah, look at that. Another F-20. It's like there's a mob spawner somewhere nearby and I'm just using it as an XP farm because this is an infinite supply of free.
Пожелай мне не остаться в этой траве, не остаться в этой траве. Пожелай мне удачи, пожелай